Today, Rio invites us into a journey where beauty never comes alone. It arrives with presence, with identity, and with a feeling that grows with every frame. It begins above the city. The Ferris wheel rises into the sky of the Port District, opening this path with both lightness and grandeur. Right beside it, AquaRio reinforces the strength of a place that has learned how to reinvent itself. Here, Rio seems to breathe more deeply. It seems to look ahead. It seems to prove that time can transform a landscape without taking away its soul. As the journey moves forward, the city turns concrete into expression. The sides of the buildings are no longer just walls. They become color, impact, and identity. Along Boulevard Olímpico, the port becomes an open-air gallery. Art takes over the route and transforms the scenery into something alive. Every mural seems to pulse. Every painted face seems to hold a story. Every detail gives this part of the city its own voice. Rio does not need to explain itself here. It reveals itself. And in this movement, one of the most striking scenes of the entire journey begins to appear. The Museum of Tomorrow rises almost like a vision. Its lines seem to float in front of Candelaria Bay. Its design points toward the future, yet never breaks away from everything that came before. At Praça Mauá, Rio reveals one of its boldest faces. Modern, elegant, imposing. A face that impresses through architecture, but also through the feeling it creates. As if the city, for a few moments, becomes a bridge between what once was and all that it still can be. Here, the journey reaches one of its most beautiful moments. The landscape opens. The light meets the structure. And Rio seems to quietly confirm that its greatness lives in this rare ability to unite contrasts, strength, and beauty in the same horizon. But this passage is still holding one more change in tone. After wonder, art, and modernity, the city begins to mature. Its voice begins to change. Its atmosphere gains weight. And what lies ahead no longer speaks only of beauty. It also speaks of memory, heritage, and permanence. Little by little, the journey changes its tone. The atmosphere becomes more solemn, denser, more historical. As we pass through the Navy area, the sea begins to speak with greater force. Ships, naval structures, and symbols from other times remind us that the history of this city has always been tied to the water. Rio grew facing the sea, receiving arrivals, watching departures, living through encounters that helped shape its identity and the history of Brazil itself. And among these images, one stands out in a special way: the replica of Cabral's caravel. It appears almost like a visible link between distant centuries, as if the past, for a brief moment, had returned to sail before our eyes. Around it, ships and a submarine deepen that feeling of permanence of passage, of accumulated time, of memory that never disappears, but simply changes form within the landscape. In this same stretch, Candelaria Church rises with a silent greatness. Its presence crosses time. No matter how many times it is seen, there is always something in it that makes the eye pause. Something that carries weight, something that remains. It does not dominate only the space around it. it also shapes the feeling of the journey itself. And when the route reaches Praça XV, Rio seems to gather past and memory into a single frame. Here, the city no longer appears only as scenery. It presents itself as a witness. Paço Imperial is not there merely as architecture. It stands as a living presence from decisive chapters of history. There are buildings that occupy a place in the landscape, and there are buildings that occupy a place in the memory of a nation. Paço Imperial belongs to the second kind. Near it, Mestre Valentim Fountain adds beauty, art, and meaning to this ending. Its image carries elegance, but it also carries time. And in front of it, the landscape stops being only beautiful. It becomes inheritance. It was in this surrounding space that the arrival of the Portuguese royal family helped mark the beginning of a new era in Brazil. And to feel that while looking at these images changes the way we see this place. What stands before us is no longer just stone, square, and facade. It is history condensed. It is permanence. It is a past that still breathes. Maybe that is what makes this route so special. It begins with wonder. It passes through art. It breathes modernity. And it ends by embracing memory. Few cities can gather this much power along a single path. Rio can. And it does so without ever having to choose between past and future. From the Ferris wheel to the Museum of Tomorrow, from the Caravel to Candelaria, from the sea to Paço Imperial, everything here reminds us that Rio is not made of one single time. Rio is encounter. It is contrast. It is permanence. It is living memory before our eyes. And when this journey comes to an end, one beautiful feeling remains. The feeling that we did not simply see a part of the city. We crossed a part of Rio's soul.